Okay, yes, I am playing a little bit of catch up today on projects that I said I would finish up on and keep you abreast of. This is a field, it's a pig field, and when we finished off last fall, I needed to take the animals off of here, or I did, and these guys went to slaughter. And this had been planted in turnips, and we put them on and they took the tops off. And so there was turnips in the ground, and they were good size. But if you remember, with purple top turnips, pigs really don't like them until it gets good and cold, until we have a real good frost. And then the turnips will have a property that they like. I mean, I've tried them before, and they seem about as sweet as they seem to me when I dig them out after a cold snap. But I was wondering if those turnips would grow tops again in the spring and come back to life, but they didn't. The turnips, when I dug a couple of them up, you really couldn't even dig them up. They just were total mush, and the bacteria in the ground ate them. So I know they didn't go to waste. They didn't go to waste. But here it is. It's March, and I've already plowed this field, and I'm going to be able to get to seed it today. And I talk a lot about purple top turnips and field peas, and that's what I'm going to use. These are my turnips. This is, I don't know, 10 pounds of them. And the seeds look like that. They're real tiny seeds. And then I got these yesterday. This bag of peas was $4. This bag of turnips, a friend gave it to me, and it was swept up off the floor at the mill over by where he lives, over in Midland, I guess, someplace over by there. Now this is what I'm going to seed it with. You see this? I mean, it's nothing really. I mean, I think this thing cost $20, and we've had this thing for a long time. I think 10 years. So, I need my new selfie stick. So all I do is I just eyeball how much I want in there, and then I'll go out and I'll walk a pattern. And it's not brain surgery. If I put all of this in, all of this seed right here, you might think, well, you're overseeding it. Well, yeah, but does that really matter? You know, we're talking $5 worth of seed, and it took me a half an hour to plow this up. I probably used $1 worth of diesel fuel. No, maybe a gallon, so maybe $2 of diesel fuel. But not that much. It's just not that big a deal. All right. So I'm going to get this seeded now. And one of the reasons why I want to do this today is we're going to get snow tonight. And I'll seed this in, and then I'll go over it with a drag. And that is just like they call it a bed spring. But you can use just about anything to drag over it and just get some of the seed in. That's why I'm going to seed a little heavy, because some of it will get eaten by the birds and some of it will lay on top. But all those seeds will remain vital even if they don't germinate this time. So I'm kind of stacking the deck on this field by putting the seed into the seed bank that I want. If it's left alone, the seeds that germinate will be, weeds and stuff like that. But they're all useful because this is a pig field. We're just going to put pigs in, and they're the ones that eat it. Okay, so I thought this was a pretty good project. Maybe I'll get back to you and show you when it busts forth. That field is extremely fertile. Because if you remember, last time I planted it, it was a little bit on the stinky side. So I'd had pigs in it probably a little bit longer than I should have. We kept them in there over winter, and there was a big group, and they farrowed in there. That group is moved over there now to the field next to it. And so their field over there is getting its dumping on now. Okay, Mark from Baker's Green Acres, anyone can farm.